Great mourning for Russia. 5,000 mothers screamed when they heard that their son could not return. The Russian army experienced a senseless war. The soldier's mother was really heartbroken and saddened to see her son die in vain in Ukraine. It is worth mentioning here, with the large amount of equipment and cannons that Russia has, it is clear that they will overwhelm Ukraine. Putin and his henchmen do not worry about losing half of the cannon but their lives. Who is nothing to a lunatic? Russian officials have privately acknowledged the country's casualties during the invasion of Ukraine, making conservative estimates far from accurate. Rumors of incalculable damages were dismissed as false information by the Russian Defense Ministry, which admitted that there were only a few deaths. Meanwhile, Russia has already begun calling for reserves. That doesn't look like low casualties. Some of the surrogates shown on Russian television look middle-aged, fat, and many have very few teeth left. The Russian army began to appear paper tiger. The past week has done untold damage to the reputation of Russia's mighty war machine. The thing to remember is that all those killed are real people. We don't watch movies or play video games, these are real people, and it makes no difference whether they are Russian or Ukrainian, they all have families and people whose lives Putin ruined. Meanwhile, Zelensky himself has stated that Ukraine cannot survive on its own against the onslaught of Russia. We should not deceive ourselves. Nothing the West is currently doing will change that outcome. The figures from Ukraine, on the other hand, present a completely different picture. A NATO source has revealed clear figures on the invaders, and Ukrainian military leaders now believe that the Russian side has only gasoline, food and ammunition left for the day to wage the battle after the network their supplies collapsed. An estimated 40,000 Russian military personnel have been kidnapped, killed or injured since the Russian invasion began a month ago, according to a senior NATO source who spoke on condition of anonymity to the AP in Brussels. According to another assessment, it is assumed that because Russia has nuclear weapons, it is a kind of superpower. Nothing could be better than the truth. California, Texas and New York all have higher GDP economies than Russia. The GDP of the United States is 14 times larger than that of the Russian economy. No wonder the United States was seen as the arsenal of democracy during the Second World War. Even Russia's victory was much celebrated because the United States, with its vast economy, supplied many trucks and locomotives to Stalin. Most of the trucks used in Russia are from the United States. In another update, Ukraine claims Russia has lost more than 17,500 servicemen, 1,735 armored vehicles, 1,201 wheeled vehicles, 614 tanks, 311 artillery pieces, 75 fuel tanks, 96 missile systems, 131 helicopters, 135 fixed-wing aircraft, 54 anti-aircraft weapons, 83 drones, and 7 boats in the conflict.